Yeah, the boys are excited for the game against Montreal. Obviously, been away for a while, so the important thing is to start on the right foot, especially in the first game. Been off for a while, so it's just about bringing energy and bringing that togetherness and trying to find a way to get 3 points.
Next, we'll go to Sam Mitten. Sam, you're unmuted now.
Hello, Matt. Thank you for taking the time. Richie Williams just said that Gustavo Bou is going to be out for 4 weeks. So can you just kind of talk about the impact of, losing a striker like that?
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but Gustavo, when he does return from injury, always finds a way to score a goal. So for him, it's just trying to get his body right for our push for playoffs. And obviously, it's difficult losing important pieces at this time of the season, but this is a team that's resilient and will find a way to win without him. That's what we'll have to do. And then when he comes back, we're going to win with him. So nothing changes really.
Next, we're going to go to Jamie Rook, and he'll be followed up by Rich Thompson. Jamie, you're unmuted now.
Hi, Matt. Hope you're well. Just wondering, did you watch the Rangers game the other day, and do you think they can get the job done in the Netherlands in the second leg?
Yeah, I watched the majority of the Rangers game. I was watching my 2-year-old, so it was difficult at times, but they look good. And obviously, with a club like Rangers, you always have a chance. The support that they'll bring away from home, they'll play off that, they'll feed off that. So when you're playing for Rangers, you always have a chance to win.
Next, we'll go to Rich Thompson, and he'll be followed up by Seth McCumber. Rich, you're unmuted now.
Well, Matt, you touched on a little bit about being in the stretch right now, but you're in second place. You're in a very good position. You've been through this before. Just talk about going forward into October, starting in Montreal.
Yeah, we've been here before. Even though we're in second place, I think the table is tight. A few results go one way or the other, you can drop down pretty quickly. So it's all about bringing that mindset that each game's extremely important. We're a team that wants to win every game. That's the mindset we have, and we're going to go to Montreal and try and achieve that. So nothing really changes for us as a group. We have the team to go away from home and win games.
And next we'll go to Seth McCumber. Seth, you're unmuted now.
Hi, Matt. Thanks for taking the time. You guys are doing well in the league, but it just feels like one thing after another is not going your way. Georgie being sold, Bruce Arena's investigation, these injuries. How do you combat that?
Yeah, I think when you look at the course of injuries, I think we've had injuries throughout the entire year, and we found ways to win. So when you look at that, I don't think anything, again, changes. This team will continue to adapt. When you sell a key player like Georgie, it's difficult. You don't want to see your best players go. You don't want to see your best players injured. That's normal. But we have a more than capable goalkeeper in Earl, where I think he can step in and get the job done for us. And then with the Bruce thing, nobody knows anything. Trust me, I think I'll find out through Twitter before I find out anywhere else.
And next we'll go to Caroline Otway. Caroline, you're unmuted now.
Hey Matt, appreciate the time. Obviously, resilience and fight have been words that have been mentioned a lot, and having to come from behind. What's going to be the key to actually getting on the front foot, as you mentioned in the game tomorrow?
Yeah, we've talked about that quite a bit. So it would be nice not to have to always fight back and claw our way back into games. So I think the main thing is coming out with the right mindset where we don't need to go win the game in the first 10, 15 minutes. We can take on a little bit of pressure, keep our shape in better moments, and then pick and choose our chances to get forward. And then keeping the ball and being super creative and having lots of movement off the ball. I think, we spoke about it where we lacked that in our last competitive game. So if we can, be more creative on the ball, running off the ball for players, being more willing to make those runs and have sacrifices from guys around each other, we'll be able to win this game against Montreal.
And for our next question, we'll go to Sam Mitten. Sam, you're unmuted now.
And Matt, you kind of touched upon how you don't really know anything in regards to the Bruce Arena investigation. So just how has this experience been like for you as a player, and just how do you think the team has kind of been handling it and, not getting too distracted?
We have a very experienced group, a lot of veterans within the league, so I think it is what it is situation. It's no different than Gustavo being injured, and Gustavo's out for 4 weeks. I mean, we can't really sulk over it. We can't be like, well, too bad we don't have Gustavo. It is what it is. We're just going to move on and try and win our game against Montreal.